What's good, everybody? It's your girl Lyrical J, highlighting on underrated culture on an underrated day. And of course, you know I got something to say. I'm here with my bro DJ Nemo.
Gang.
We finna get into this interview, but first I need you to click that like button, click that subscribe button, so you can stay tuned in to what's going down here on my channel. So the first question is, who the is DJ Nemo?
So when describing myself, I'm obviously from Chicago.
Gave me this. You know what I'm saying? Put it down for the city, the state, Texas.
I go to Fisk University. I'm a graduating senior. I've been DJing for about 3 years now. It's an ordinary person, honestly. I started really on a virtual DJ, then I kind of expand from that.
Like, it could have been when you was a kid.
It's probably like usually car rides, listening to the radio. Just as a kid, listening to like the DJ basically mix and master music on the radio. As far as like my first memory, like coming into contact with actually like trying to produce or make sound, you know, like DJing, it was like my senior year going into college. Basically, I had this little software on my computer. It's called Virtual DJ. So it's kind of like I was able to blend and mix music without actually having like the
actual board
controller,
in front of you.
and the board. I never really took it serious like that until I actually came to college, and then I seen like Jalil, I seen Ashton, you know, DJing, and I kind of had more of an interest for it, but I was just kind of low key, just working on it.
So do you have any particular DJ in mind? It could be old or new that you really kind of like, I wouldn't say mimic, but you find inspiration from. I know you said Jalil is one of them.
Jalil and Ashton for sure. They kind of, you know, the root at just bringing me up, evolving me, just working with me, because a lot of people want to learn how to DJ,
right? But
a lot of people not serious about learning how to DJ, because when they see like everything you have to do, they feel like it's too much or it's overwhelming. And like with me, it was different. It was like, that's cool, you know, I really want to learn how to do that. So I kind of got a little from them, but then I definitely took it upon myself to learn and teach myself. As far as, you know, who do I personally think I resemble? I think I just resemble myself. And that's not to be cocky or anything like that. It's just, I just work, you know what I'm saying? And I try to be so creative to the point where it's like, you don't really hear this. You know, this is like new. My whole objective of when I DJ is like the sound. The sound matters so much to me, like the blend and the different masterings of the music. So I really like when people enjoy like transitions and stuff versus choppy transitions. Like, cause
that's a big difference. Like if your transition is choppy, you in the club or you at a party, that's whack. Cause like everybody like just standing around. But when you are DJing, it's always like a smooth transition. Everybody is so like it's never a turned down moment. With that being said, like what genre do you think you enjoy most? When you're DJing, or even when you're just chilling at the crib or something, or in your room, what like genre is your go-to genre of music for DJing, and then for your personal self?
It definitely would be hip hop, R&B, trap music. Personally, I like DJing R&B music because it's like a vibe, you know. People, you don't really hear that too often, so like I definitely like DJing like cookouts, barbecues, where you playing like 90s, 80s, you know, music, 2000s. You know, this generation of music is really nice. I don't really mind it. It's more of production though. So you got a lot of like beats, producers, where it's like you hearing it from your ear. As far as lyrical, is more sound production.
Would you get into do you make beats, or would you get into making beats?
I make beats.
Will you ever try to push that forward, or you want to stick to like DJing mostly, or what? Or is it a mixture of both? Because I guess as a DJ, you should be producing your own beats at the same time.
Nah, it's not like that. a little different if I maybe was an artist. You know, you see a lot of artists do that now. Like J. Cole, I know he produced a lot of his own beats. Kendrick produced a lot of his own beats. But as a DJ, you really just mixing music. But it's good to know, you know, like what sounds good together, you know?
Yeah.
So like you should be able to understand music and really be able to read music. Some people don't really know how to do that, which is fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but technology has made it where you don't have to do as much, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, you don't really have to learn as much because it kind of does it for you.
For you. Yeah, because they, even on the iPhones, they got it where you can make beats on there.
Yeah.
You just got to pay for it, but, I mean, you can make beats on there, so everything is becoming, like, accessible, and it's, like, taking away from the creativity and the art of different things. So I think that's cool that you kind of stick into the, like, old school roots of staying true to yourself as a DJ and to the history of people that have come before you. So what's the difference between producing and engineering? So
engineering is more, well, I'll say they're the same, honestly.
Okay.
But people,
because that's what I be thinking. They sound like, when somebody defines it to me, I'm like, it really sounds the same. But I mean, people do have a different definition of each one.
It's more like, okay, so when you producing, which I personally think you should be able to engineer if you're producing first off. But some people, when they producing it solely to like make beats, like they just making beats. But like engineer, you know, you can make beats, but it go a little deeper into it. I feel as though as an engineer, you're mixing and mastering people's music.
So when you're hearing stuff, like is there a certain key that you hear when you're listening to music, or is it just, does it come naturally to you to find what songs or what beats or what melodies go right and flow with each other? Is it like an innate ability, or is it something that you had to kind of practice and learn?
I would definitely say it's something you have to practice and learn, but it's also something that you're gifted with. You know, I never pre-record. I don't believe in pre-recording for events. It takes away from the craft, and then I feel like it's cheating the customer, especially if I'm getting paid to DJ. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm basically saying, you know,
this playlist.
Let me just play my playlist, you know. And if you got to step out, then but if I'm at a party, it's a visual thing as well. I'm looking into the crowd. I see certain people, so I know what certain music is playing. I want you to be surprised when I mix, as far as, oh, well, I just heard this on your mix, you know?
How can they book you? Like, where can they book you at?
If you want to get in contact with me, you can contact like my Instagram. I got a business profile, so you can just email me, or you can call me, text me. So
I'll put his Instagram in this little part right here. Yeah. What's next for you? Like, I see you doing so much, and I just want to say on camera, like, you really are a dope DJ, and you really, like you said, you are a humble guy, a really cool guy, and I respect your craft. You know, we both seniors now, so we're trying to get out of here and grind. So where do you see yourself maybe in the next 5 years?
And that's as far as DJing?
As far as anything really, but so DJing and then just you too. Okay,
so like, as far as DJing, you know, it's definitely a business of mine. It's definitely a strong suit of mine. But I wouldn't say it's a priority. You know, a lot of people think like I DJ and it's like priorities, but it's not. I'm actually in school, studying physics, and I'm getting my master's in electrical engineering. So, I mean, it's definitely there, but I don't speak too much on it. You know, I let God take care of that. You know, if I take it as far as it takes me. So if God want me to elevate and go further with it, He'll allow me to go further with it. If not, you know, it's a cool craft and hobby I have.
You have fun with it, you think?
Definitely. Yeah. That's one thing I'll tell you. Like, a lot of people ask me, you know, like, dang, I know you get paid a lot of money, which, you know, I get paid, but you have to have passion behind it. If you don't have passion behind it, then you're not going to, first of all, you're not going to love what you do, and second of all, you're not going to be good at what you do.
And third, people not going to feel what you do. Like,
exactly.
It's not, and then I think the key thing is what you said was if God wants you
Yeah.
to elevate in that, and that's the key thing. People try to extract God out of you. Nobody's gonna feel you.
Exactly.
You're not giving Him glory or anything like that. Nobody's gonna feel you. Nobody's gonna receive what you're doing. Even if you could be the baddest DJ, and if you ain't got God.
When I first started DJing, the crazy thing is, you won't even believe it now, but I was DJing for free. Like, I was pulling up, just wanting to DJ. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need a DJ? Bet, I'm going to come over there and DJ. But it was like a whole year, you know what I'm saying, where I was just, you know, just really, just DJing. You know what I'm saying? As I start to see progress in myself, and as I start to see, like, I actually started to invest in myself more.
Right.
So as I started to invest in myself more, that's when, you know, I said, okay, I'm to a point where, you know, I want to be here, and the only way I'm gonna be here if I have certain things in my life, as far as, you know, like you mentioned, God being one, as far as, you know, the support, and, you know, my family, you know, supporting me on it. You know, one thing my dad used to always tell me is just make sure I stay in school, you know, and finish out school, because that's why I came to Nashville for, you know, essentially. But you gotta stay grounded and level on all my stuff now, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
And like now, I'll walk on campus and, you know, I'll be walking to class and somebody's screaming like, "Who the f is DJ Nemo?"
Right.
You know, and it's just like,
it's just going up. And I think that a lot of people, especially the people that came into this class, are proud of you. And just seeing other people grow in their craft and individually grow in themselves and grow as a man or grow as a woman, it's just amazing to see how far you've come. Because I remember when you first started off, and then but the talent has always been there. It's never, you know, I honestly personally haven't seen, maybe I could see it, you've become better, but I've always seen that you were a great DJ. So I never saw where you started from the bottom, so to speak, because you've always kind of been at the top. And tell them where they can follow you, where they can reach you, so they can stay tuned to what's coming up next with you.
You can follow me on Instagram at who the f DJ Nemo, who TF Nemo, DJ Nemo actually, and then on Twitter you ain't Nemo, YOU ain't Nemo.
All right, thank you, Nemo, and y'all stay tuned for what this dude is gonna do, because he's gonna blow up.
Thank you.
I missed it. What's good, everybody? It's you. Hey.
One thing I always start over and say.
One thing I always do.
One thing I always say.
Please say.
One thing I always say.